Okay, now can you hear me? Hi, Vivi. I hope you have a good shift. I hope you can hear me. Yay, we did it! Jump scare? Aw. Wah. Okay, I think that's a little better. Yay! How's everyone doing? I don't remember what I said earlier when you couldn't hear me. We are gonna make a bunch of bread today. You're okay? Just okay? Kinda want this, like, will it sit there? Okay. Did you like your entrance sound? Is the audio okay? I feel like I hear crackling now, but it might just be this song, I guess. Okay, what are we gonna do today? We are going to make regular sourdough, sourdough with jalapeno and cheddar inclusions, and then we're also going to make rosemary pull-apart bread. I have been thinking about how I'm going to do this, and I've been trying to plan it, but I still don't have it totally planned out in my head. I have several stages of the sourdough in process. I have one that just needs to go into the oven so that we can see a finished product today on stream. I have one that I started this morning so that I can show you guys adding the inclusions, and then I'm going to start one now so I can start one from the beginning. But with sourdough, the steps take a lot of time between them, so it's not really impossible to do a stream where you start a sourdough loaf from start to finish. No crackling, it's good. Yay! Inclusions just mean that you add something to the bread. So instead of just a bread loaf, it's going to have cheese and jalapenos in it. Let me go ahead and do stretch and folds on this one that I started earlier. I'm hoping this one turns out okay because I had that interview with Nixon Vell earlier and I mixed it together and did one stretch and fold, and then I didn't do the next stretch and fold for an hour and a half later because I was in the interview. Okay, tell me measurements in proper units instead of saying ounces. Brad, I'll post the recipe later. I don't know if I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what I'm doing as I do it. You can bring some of each kind at BlizzCon for me to bring home. It won't last that long. You have to kind of eat it within like 3 or 4 days if you keep it fresh. I think it does like a little bit longer in the fridge, or you have to freeze it. Where's my "Can I pet that dog" sound clip? I don't think I take it off. Might just be your Discord being weird again. Let's start the sourdough that we're starting on stream today. Where's the search function? Oh, there it is. If you're interested in making sourdough, I think it's pretty easy. Some people I think make it harder than it needs to be. You do need a starter, which you can make at home. I didn't have luck making my own starter, so I got one from someone. But in theory, you can make your own starter. It takes either a week or a couple weeks, I can't remember. And then I have a recipe that's kind of tried and true for me that I can share with you guys if you want. But we're going to add um, 350 grams of all-purpose flour. I am here to bake. Yay! Hi, Mikey. Make it right before. I mean, I can make it right before so you can eat it at BlizzCon, but you won't be able to take it home. It won't be good that long. F my ass off. I haven't seen that before. Then we're gonna add 125 grams of bread flour. This recipe also uses whole wheat flour if you want to too. I just add extra all-purpose flour because I don't like keeping 3 different kinds of flour on hand. Because I go through phases of whether or not I'm gonna bake stuff. So I'm hoping if I start streaming baking that I will bake more often. If you guys like these kinds of streams. Ah. Okay, this one can go away. This one I'm gonna need for the other recipe. What else do we need? I think we just add water and let it sit for a little while. I'm gonna turn on the water and not mute, and if it's really annoying to you guys, let me know, or if it's like loud or a bad sound, let me know and I'll mute in the future. But I'm just gonna be going back and forth from the sink a lot today. I'm actually gonna leave it on for a second because I want it to be warm water. Does that sound too loud or too annoying though? I'd like to put in an order for a pull apart. Prefer cheese jalapeno, but would be happy with any. I've never done jalapeno cheddar pull apart bread. That would be an interesting one to try. I'm just a sucker for homemade bread. Oh my god, me too. And then I eat it all, which is the problem. So one reason I don't make it as often, but I was thinking I wanted to start prepping bread on Sundays. And then we can eat it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and whatever we're not done with, I could bring to D&D Wednesday night. Hi Pierce, how you doing? Any opinion on the water sound? Is it fine? Do you hate it? Okay, so we need 325 grams of water. When you're using liquid and you're like weighing it, you want to go really slow because I feel like the scale doesn't catch up as fast as you're pouring it. And it's hard to take liquid back out once you put it in. I should recommend that you weigh your liquid in a separate container, but I never do. Fine for water? Okay, awesome. I think this thing's called a French whisk. I might be making that up. It's for bread. I usually start with it and then get annoyed and just use my hands after a little bit, which I'm gonna do. I don't know if this song has like coffee house ambiance or something, but I hear like people talking. Might be something I left open on the computer though. I try to save as much dough off my hands as I can, but I feel like I lose like 25% of it in the process. Gender, hi! Oh, if you guys want to co-work and use the bot, I left it on the screen for anyone who would like to do that, because I know most of my community is from co-working. Okay, so I let this sit for 30 minutes so it can kind of absorb the water. Gonna try to get the dough off my hands. Then we'll decide what we do next. Oh, I should start the oven. That's what I should do. We are going to bake it at 500 degrees. Need to get the Dutch oven ready first. Sorry guys. Okay, got the oven going. Kid is making jalapeno cheddar bread. Well, we're gonna make rosemary bread first, I think. So we're kind of making it all at once. We need yeast, sugar. Oh no, I didn't room temperature the butter. I'm so excited, bro. How are you so talented? I'm not talented, I just follow directions. I probably should have set all this up ahead of time, but it's been kind of a crazy day. Move, scale. Okay, this can go over here. I don't know if we need to measure anything more anymore. Let me see that. Yes, that's in a good place. Wait, if you make this much bread, who's gonna eat it? Only you and partner live there? So the ones I'm making today, we'll eat one of, well, the ones I'm baking today, we'll eat one of the jalapeno cheddar breads, and then I'll probably take the other one to work. And the ones that I am starting from scratch today, I will bake on Wednesday because I have a D&D meetup for Christmas, and we're bringing food for that. So it wants me to warm up the milk. I need 3/4 of a cup. Should probably just bring a bunch of measuring stuff over. I have a better idea. We can make 2 jalapeno cheddar breads and ship it to India. It would not last a trip to India. I have German A2 exam and I'm stuck at understanding dative and versus accusative. I'm so cooked. I'm a lock in the next 18 days. I don't know what dative is. I probably should have watched it while it was in the microwave so it didn't boil over. I want it to be about 100 degrees, so I'm just temping it real quick. Just a little bit longer. Oh, that was a little too long. How much is in here? A fourth of an ounce. That's not really helpful. How much do I need? I need a table, no, not a tablespoon. I need 2 teaspoons. Is that how much is in here? Yep. Okay. Last time I bought like a jar of the yeast and then like I used it a couple times and then didn't use it for months and I wasn't sure if it was still good. So now I'm back to using the packets. Because I usually make sourdough if I'm cooking or if I'm baking bread. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Mayor of Canada. Hi, Lindsay. How's everyone doing? Your kitchen looks like a scientist's workshop. I need to do the sugar too. I need a tablespoon of sugar. And then pour milk on top of yeast and sugar. Whisk gently to combine. Then loosely cover it with a clean kitchen towel and allow to set for 5 to 10 minutes. I explained what something is in a previous message. Don't miss it. I can re-explain it. Well, it was too long, and I don't think I'm going to process it right now, so if you want to DM it to me, you can. Hi, John. Clean kitchen towel. I have none. My dog took everything. What should I do next? I guess I can start prepping the jalapeno cheddar. I made some last night, so I already had some cut, but I think I need to cut a little bit more. So of course I say that and I don't even see it in here. Maybe I did use it all? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. I am blind. Towels taste like bacon. Happy December. It's still November for me. I think you're gonna get monthly VIP, Sahi. I think your name was on the list of channel points. Actually, I think this is enough. I don't think I need more cheese. There's so much going on right now. What kind of clock are you using? I'm using a Central Time Zone clock. If I become VIP, will I get jalapeno cheddar based as winning prize? No. Unless you want moldy jalapeno cheddar. Because it will not make it to India in its intended form. This might be too much, but there's only a few left, so. We're just gonna go with it. Joke's on you for thinking US cheese gets mold. Well, I've seen it, but it's not the cheese I'm worried about, it's the bread. What are these cubes? That's the cheese. Let's put this on the lid. Since I don't want jalapeno flavor in the rosemary bread, I'm gonna watch the cutting board real quick. Actually, I think I can learn from you and make something for Christmas. Teach me, Sensei. Sorry I called you a vampire. I feel like I'm kind of a novice with bread making still. I just follow a recipe. I can send it to you if you want. I have a really good sourdough recipe that comes with a video, and that's how I learned. Was that 5 to 10 minutes? I feel like it was. Oh, the oven's done too. So this is the bread that I made or started yesterday. This is a jalapeno cheddar loaf as well. The bread expands when it cooks. So you want to do a cut. I feel like it's called something and I can't think of what it is. So you can kind of control where it expands. It makes it look prettier than if you just let it do its own thing. But there's like cheese in the way of where I want to make my cut. So it's not working that well. Oh, this is sugar. I do not want sugar. I want flour. Okay, I'm gonna pop this in the oven so we can look at something. Otherwise, we're not gonna have a final product. And we want that to bake for about 20 minutes, and then we take the lid off and do about 25 more minutes. 20-minute timer. The dough you already made? Yeah, I made 2 loaves yesterday because you need it to ferment in the fridge or it doesn't become sour. So in order for us to have a final product to look at, I made some yesterday too. So that's gonna bake now. When I was baking pastry in like 2022, I forgot the part that the bread expands. People had to eat 2 times the regular sizes. Hi, Katori. Jalapeno cheddar bread sounds amazing. Hi, Sabo. It is very good. Baking! Hi, Kat. My body is sore. I need to get some coffee. I hope you have some good coffee to enjoy. Okay, let's see what the next step is for the rosemary bread. I don't really know how to soften the butter since I didn't leave it out like I was supposed to. I bet Google will know. Fill a tall glass or microwave safe bowl with hot water. Let it sit for about 30 seconds to a minute to warm the container, then carefully pour out the water. Okay, we can do that. I feel like I need more than just this softened though. I also need 5 tablespoons for the filling. So let's make sure that we don't forget that. Oh, I forgot to make it only one redeem. You guys get an extra one today. Thanks, Sahi. I only need a tablespoon of rosemary. That doesn't seem like very much. Please know what? You want me to turn it off now? Maybe a tablespoon's more than I thought it was. I love the smell of rosemary. It honestly kind of smells like a Christmas tree. Forget me, what about the others? Look at their cute eyes filled with joy of drawing 2 cards a day. Just put our scale on top of it. I kind of fell asleep in co-working VC, and the VC timer right now says 25 hours. I don't know how Christmas tree smells like. All my life, they only put plastic ones. You don't know what pine tree smells like? I think they have them in the UK, and you were there for a while, right? Thomas is just trying to work his way up on the voice chat leaderboard. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. There is the leaderboard for voice chat. I bet Quang is top. I have no doubts. Dude studies so hard. Yeah, he's in there a lot. He is. Well, I am the top person, but he's second. Add butter, egg, flour, salt, garlic powder, and rosemary. Oh my god, close. I literally just read the stuff. I need 1 egg, flour, salt, garlic powder. Oh no. I used all the eggs. Everyone say thank you to Hef because he's going to get me eggs. I'm sorry. Thank you. No eggs, yes. Hopefully not. Rosemary, parsley. Garlic. I checked today's study leaderboard and it says I'm first with 16 hours. Well, I don't look at it daily, I look at it monthly. Hi, can you get fresh garlic too? Yes. Yeah, I'll use them. Okay, thank you. Bye. Hi, little chomp, how you doing? Okay, I don't know. Oh my gosh, look at the yeast. I feel like I need to wait for that. I don't know. I feel like this doesn't want to wait. I don't know what to do. Also, does anyone know the command? If you do exclamation point now, it'll bring over your current task from Super Sweetbot, and then all of your other tasks are just automatically over here. I guess we'll do the inclusions for the sourdough bread. I have to rearrange our space a little bit real quick. I think the bread in the oven is about to need some attention. I kind of get anxiety when I have like a bunch of different things going at the same time, but I also didn't want it to be boring where you guys are just like sitting here with me waiting for the next step. Bee, how are you doing? If we're looking at timestamps, I'm still third. Nice. You're good, yay! I wanted to work on some work stuff before I get back to work tomorrow. Well, feel free to use the taskbot if you would like to. Don't stress yourself out for our sake. Thank you. Let's see, is this not room temperature, but maybe it's working? It's getting there. Okay, what was I gonna do? I was gonna add inclusions to this bread. Oh, I need to stretch and fold this bread. There's so much going on. Oh, I didn't add the sourdough starter. That would be important for sourdough bread. We need 100 grams. Kit one thing at a time. There is 3 things happening at a time. And then we need to add salt. Each loaf calls for 10 grams, but I feel like that's a lot, so I tend to only put like 6 or 7. This is the part where your hands will get the most disgusting. But with most things bread, it's usually better to just get your hands in there. Unless you have a KitchenAid, but this recipe is mostly hand mixing and stretch and folds. I've had really good success with that, so I don't want to change it. You can always use your task bot for the next steps. I could, but my hands are going to be dirty most of the time. I need May to come and help me with German. Yes, Kit does count. She's in the VC rooting on, on with us. I think he was saying if I don't count because it's my voice channel, so of course I'm gonna be #1 in there. Though I am #1 in Hollow's channel right now for this season anyway. Though someone might overtake me because I haven't been going in there a lot because he hasn't been around. Aw, thank you for the bits, V. I appreciate it. Okay, so this needs to sit for about 15 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna set a timer. Hopefully I just don't forget about it. I gotta take off the lid of the bread in the oven. And we're gonna put a thermometer in it because I feel like I just don't trust this oven for the cooking times. I'm gonna lower it to 475. Ooh, it's looking good. I wish I could show you guys, but I don't want to leave it out of the oven too long. Okay, did I? Temperature is 98 right now. We want it to be 210. I'm gonna be here just working. Yeah, good luck with your tasks. I'm a nobody anywhere. I don't know what that means. You're not a nobody. We love you. My coworker says it sounds good. The bread sounds good. How did you find Hollow stream though? His streams are usually late at night for you. It was probably a focus Free Flow Friday because he does 12-hour streams then, and he doesn't stop until like mid-morning for me. Or maybe it's even afternoon. There's a Pomo timer for bread. Was it 15 minutes? Thank you. Oh, I should set a timer for that just so I don't forget about it. Let's do a 20-minute timer. 20-minute timer. Okay, that's good. We're gonna do stretching, or we're gonna do inclusions for this. I'm actually not sure it's ready for them. Let's go with it. I hope this is okay. I'm gonna have like 5 loaves of bread, so if like 1 or 2 of them doesn't work out, then we will survive. So what we're gonna do to put the inclusions in is we're gonna do what's called laminating the bread, which basically just means stretching it out. It adds better texture to the bread, so you can do it even if you're making just plain sourdough. But the difference is when you're laminating for texture, you kind of just want to stretch it out as thin as you can. If you're doing it for inclusions, you don't want it too thin or all of your inclusions will try to pop out when you shape it. And inclusions just means that you're adding something to the bread. So we're adding cheddar jalapeno inclusions. I'm gonna call that good. Welcome home, Darby. Touching my computer with my gross hands. Someone put Kit in the Great British Baking Show. No, I am a novice. Okay, so we're just gonna add our inclusions, which I think I have too much, but maybe not. So I'm showing you stuff, guys, all stuff that I've already made before. But I'd like to do more baking streams where I try to do things that I haven't done before. And we can kind of see if I can make them successfully. Glad I didn't cut more cheese because I think I might not even use all of this. I don't want to just have extra cheese cubes though. Is there such thing as too much cheese? Guess I can use them as dog treats. We'll go with that. Okay, so now we're gonna shape the bread. Need some flour. Okay, then we need to set this up for 15 minutes and then we shape it again just to try to get it to hold its shape. I don't need this bowl anymore. Let's put this somewhere else. Let's do a stretch and fold on this. I thought laminating is for employees' pass card. That is a form of laminating, yes. Her English is questionable in the cooking language. Goodness, I've missed you. I missed you too, Dorby. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm paying you back and lots of bread to eat. Okay. There's no such thing as too much cheese. Gamma! We do got eggs. Okay, we're gonna stretch and fold this. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Need to pay attention to that. Try to clean the bowl a little bit. Okay. What's this bread doing? It says it's only 116, but well, it has 10 minutes left. I might have to adjust the temperature or the thermometer because sometimes when you do inclusions, it gets stuck in like a piece of cheese and doesn't tell you the right temperature of the bread. I don't know why I try to clean my hands because they're just gonna get dirty again, but okay, we won't get under the nails. What is next? I need to have my butter doing. I think I might have to redo that. We need some garlic. Can I come over to eat bread? Sure, there's gonna be plenty of bread. Hands on the chillest music that instantly fills me with positive memories. Your avatar is screaming? No, she's howling. I just bought some I can lend. What are we lending? Just stuck my fingernail in the garlic. Not what I want. I think it said 2 garlic cloves, so we're gonna do 3 because, like cheese, you always need more garlic to keep the vampires like Sahi away. You need text-to-speech kit? Why? Oh, garlic. I don't know how to set that up. I have so much stuff I need to do for my stream and I just keep not working on it because I should be working on school all the time. I finally put a credits panel, but I'm sure I missed like half the stuff that it should be on there because I couldn't think of it off the top of my head. Download Stream Buddy and put in the earbuds and then you can listen to text to speech. I'll look into that. That'd probably be nice for this when I'm trying to do other things at the same time. So I'd probably like get distracted mid doing things and then forget what I'm doing, like just now. Okay. Soften butter. We need to add 2 1/3 cups of flour to this. I think I'm off screen. Is this okay? Someone made me a kit bread, Poma. I don't remember which bread it was for. I need to check the temperature on the oven bread. Okay, we're doing good. We're at 191. I know like with flour you're supposed to like, I think push it down and then use like a knife to level it. I've never done that. I used to watch my mom do it though. A raid! Why didn't I hear it? Did the alert go off? Welcome in, Aki. Thank you so much for the raid and bags. Thank you. Welcome in, everyone. Damn, I was trying to be a mod for once. How was your guys' stream? We're making bread. That I needed 2 1/3. I'm making a huge mess, as you do. I'm gonna say that's about 1/3. Baking's supposed to be a science, not an art, but for me, we just go with it. You want foods? There's gonna be plenty of bread if you guys want to come over. I'm gonna shape this guy again. I'm gonna need more flour for my hands. So for shaping, you kind of just like pinch it all together. There's probably like actual terms for this stuff, but I hope you're not here because you think I know what I'm doing. And this is our little dough ball that is going to go in the fridge until I decide to bake it. So this one is done for today. Where'd my lid go? Thanks. There's one in the oven right now that's about to come out so you can see a finished product. Project? Okay, let's finish the rosemary bread, or at least a step. The blind leading the blind, pretty much. Except I have recipes. Put me in your oven? A little unhinged, but okay. It's at 500 degrees right now. Fahrenheit. We need 1 egg. And then we also need the butter, so let's see if that is softened enough. after I wash my hands. I'm not even at my computer and I know that Waffle's here. Hi, Waffle. The bread in the oven is done. I will show you guys that in just a second. Oh my god, you guys, it looks amazing. This might be one of my prettiest looking loaves. At least on the outside. Sometimes the jalapeno cheddar looks kind of weird on the inside. I'm gonna bring it over and show you guys. Look! There's a delay. I have to wait to see if you guys can see it good. Doesn't that look pretty? Who's booping while I'm trying to show my bread? I feel like it doesn't look as good on camera, but it looks really yummy. Okay, we'll let that cool and I will cut into it for you guys to see the inside. I'm so excited. So I had a whole brioche loaf not knowing it had a load of lactose in it. Uh-oh. Please, can I have some? Yes! There's gonna be 3 jalapeno cheddar loaves in this house at some point this week. Boopin' and blue. Boopin' and buds. Okay. We got our egg in here. I don't need many more eggs. I should do a stretch and fold on this guy, I think. If I'm not explaining anything or you miss anything, please let me know. I don't mind repeating myself. I just feel like I'm repeating myself too much. So I don't want to annoy you either. Stretch and folds is what I'm doing now, where you just kind of grab a corner of it and like fold it over itself. And you do that with sourdough instead of kneading it. I should say if you want me to explain anything, I can try, but I might not know the answer. I feel like I should turn off the oven because we're not going to be able to bake the rosemary bread for a while, but does it take more energy to leave it on or to warm it up again? I'm just going to turn it off. Okay, so we need 3 tablespoons of butter in here. Was that it? No, I didn't put the rosemary in yet. Add butter, egg, flour, garlic powder. How much garlic powder do I need? A teaspoon? It's weird to me that it wants garlic powder and fresh garlic, but maybe it doesn't mix into the dough that well. Beat on low speed for 3 minutes. Dough hook or paddle attachment. Three-minute timer. Can I see the bread again? Because I missed it. Yeah, give me 1 second. Oh, it's hot. Here it is. Okay, so we're mixing it for 3 minutes, and then I need to do some kneading for 1 minute. Place the dough in a greased bowl and cover with plastic wrap or aluminum foil. Okay, that part's gonna take 60 to 90 minutes. I feel like I should have done more of this earlier, but we'll see what happens. Have I been calling you Wolf the whole time, but it's spelled waffle? Do I pronounce it waffle or no? Yeah, that's happened to him a lot. Gonna get ready for bed now. Have a great rest of the stream. Happy baking. Thank you so much for stopping by, Eki. Thank you for the raid. And I'll save some bread for you. I'm gonna wait for this before I start on anything else. Just gonna throw these in here. I don't think we need the cutting board anymore. That's not a big deal, bringing it back out if we need it. I say wolf on purpose. I got a dog hair. Get my bench scraper. Smells really good. Okay, I think that was about a minute. That needs to rest for a bit. I'll wash my hands again. We'll put some plastic wrap on that. Okay. That seemed like a kind of silly thing to get the KitchenAid dirty for. I feel like mixing it by hand would have been just as good. Why am I not hearing the raids? Is the alert going off? Hi, Snowflake Tea House. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. We come with treats. I have some treats to exchange. We're making bread. Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Kit or Katori Derp if you haven't met me before. I'm usually a co-working streamer, but we're doing some cooking today. We're making plain sourdough bread. We're making sourdough bread with jalapeno and cheddar inclusions, and we're also making rosemary pull-apart bread. I need a bowl. So we have the dough for the rosemary bread in here, and now I'm gonna make the filling for it. But you have to Raid and Ron totally understand what you gotta do to take care of yourself if you're here to hang out. I hope we can provide a cozy space for you. If you're a coworker and need to get some work done, we do have our super sweet bot up. And you can feel free to use that. Empress said you were also baking, so we thought we could exchange treats. Yay! What were you making today? Finished crochet project. What were you making? Or what are you working on right now? I think I've seen some of the stuff that you've made before. I didn't read that I need to put this in here, so hopefully that is part of this next step. Mix the soft butter, rosemary, parsley, garlic. Oh, I do need more rosemary, dang it. Okay, let's get the cutting board back over here. How much more do I need? Another tablespoon, so probably another sprig of it, I would say. A little one though, so that's another baby one. Another baby one. I'll just leave it out for now in case we need more. We were making some unhinged cookies with shrimp paste, oh my gosh, and relatively less unhinged cheesecake, oh my gosh. Were they silly shaped too? Did you get to try one of the cookies? How were they? I'm assuming they were like a savory cookie, right? That sounds interesting for sure. Is that something that like people like eat somewhere? Like, or were you inspired by something else? I'm making a watermelon market bag because I'm doing a fundraising craft market for families affected by ICE and Palestinians in Gaza. That's so awesome. I hope I don't sound out of breath. I feel like I am kind of out of breath and I'm not sure why. The cookies are recipe inspired by a Filipino stew. Ooh, got some cookie fusion going on. Personally, I think the cookies were good. You could hardly taste it, but my partner was gagging, which is not the best ASMR. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think my partner would even try them if I made those. I do enjoy shrimp. I've never cooked with shrimp paste before though, so I don't know. I feel like the flavor is probably a lot stronger in that than if you like were just actually eating a shrimp. I don't think I read your I need to tidy the kitchen, but will lurk while I do that. Okay. Yeah, I'm making a huge mess in our kitchen right now, so there will definitely be cleaning soon. I feel like my alerts aren't working. Is it counting the boops? Let me go. Yes, it is counting the boops. So let me do it and see if it makes the sound. I heard that. But I don't hear the Happy Holidays one. I wonder why that one's not working. It wouldn't be a stream without technical difficulties, right? Do the big streamers always have technical difficulties too? Or do they have everything figured out? I'm not too worried about making everything perfect right now because my whole setup's gonna change soon because I'm getting a pretty nice Christmas present. I need more. Wait, if it's not working, can I get my 3 channel points back? I think you'll be okay. I think the cards are working too, weren't they? Well, that's not part of Mix It Up, so that should work fine. So never mind. Now I made too much. I feel like rosemary is a pretty strong flavor, so we're not just gonna put it all in. We'll go with that. Does this work? I didn't hear anything. What is going on? Thank you for the bits though. Of course it's a day where like I'm not like streaming from my computer doing co-working where I could fix it. It's a day where we're away from the computer. Okay, we're gonna do some garlic. Some very strong garlic. me get that off my hands real quick. When Hef went to the grocery store to get me some stuff the other day, they didn't have any fresh parsley. They just have this. Well, I guess this is fresh, but it's like processed fresh. It's already cut up, so. Do not know that I will use the rest of it, but we'll see what happens. How much do we need? We need a tablespoon. We're done with the rosemary. Should definitely do a stretch and fold on this real quick. I'm actually gonna put this in the microwave just to sit in there because it's a little bit warmer. Oh, it's almost 5 already? We've been going for 2 hours already. Crazy. Hope you guys are having fun or enjoying the stream. I am. I feel like I need to figure out how to be a little bit more organized on these streams, but it's only like, I guess technically my 3rd one. So I think that'll just come with practice. Is there anything else I needed to put in here? I need the salt, which is 1/4 of a teaspoon. I don't know if we're gonna see the end of the rosemary bread because After I assemble it, I need to let it sit for another 45 minutes. But if we don't finish that on stream, then I will post a picture in my Discord. But I'll finish assembling it at least. Okay, I'm going to clean off the cutting board so that we have a nice place to cut the cheddar bread so you guys can take a look at that. It's still kind of warm, so we're going to try to wait a little longer. Did you see the bread? Ah. I let the dough dry in the bowl and now it's hard. Don't do that. Do not recommend. Just trying to clean up my space a little bit while we wait on that. How's everyone's Sunday going? I'm not really good at yapping to myself, so sorry I'm kind of quiet. If there's anything you want to talk about, feel free to drop it in chat. Do I need my measuring spoons anymore? I don't think so. Do I need my sourdough starter for anything? I don't think so. She could probably go in the fridge. But I do think I'm supposed to feed her before I put her in there. So we can do that. I reset my Animal Crossing island and I changed the name to Cozy Bay. Aw, that's cute. I had probably like almost, I think I had like 500 hours in Animal Crossing. And then when my house burnt down, I lost my island and I tried to restart, but I just like didn't have it in me to do it all over again. I'm not on camera. I'll try to perfect the setup, angling and stuff next time too. Are you gonna play the Pokemon Animal Crossing like hybrid when it comes out, Thomas? I forget what it's called. I think it comes out in January. Oof. $70. There's like a Pokemon Animal Crossing hybrid. It basically looks like it's Animal Crossing, but the villages are Pokemon instead. I'm gonna say this doesn't really sound like holiday music, but it looks like it's called Holiday, so I don't know. What do I know? Okay, then my starter goes back in the fridge. I washed my hands for the 70,000th time today. Wipe down the KitchenAid because we're done with that. Oh, sorry I bumped you. The game Pokemon Pokopia? I think so. That sounds right. Okay, I think I'm gonna say that we can assemble the bread now. I was supposed to set a timer for this and then I didn't set it or it didn't work. Let's do this first because I don't know how long it's been. $30-minute timer. Okay, that worked. Unfortunately, I won't be able to play because I don't have a Switch 2. Assemble the bread, punch down the dough to release the air. I should get my pan ready. 'How many circles do we need? We need 12 pieces. 3 from each of these. When I made this last time, it did not seem to matter that they weren't perfect. We're gonna try to make them kind of even. Oops. them into kind of circles. So I'm gonna recruit. Have to help if he's not busy real quick. Hi Ryan Slider, how are you doing? So I only need a 3/4 of a cup total. That and this combined, so I don't need too much. Yes, Ryan, we are baking. We are making, well, right now I'm making rosemary pull-apart bread. So the dough's already done. We're flattening it into circles, and then we're gonna fill the circles with a mixture that is butter, rosemary, parsley, and garlic, and then we're gonna put some cheese in there too. It is delicious. I've made a lot of tasty bread, but this is probably the most dangerous, as in like I would sit there and eat the whole loaf. I was supposed to make it when we made beef stew a couple weeks ago and I didn't. So I'm not sure what we're gonna eat it with. Oh, there is some in the freezer still. But I'd be fine just eating it. Hef can have half of the loaf for dinner and I can have the other half of the loaf for dinner. So we do have that jalapeno cheddar bread that I made that we also have to eat. How are you doing, Ryan? I should probably be watching the activity feed since my alerts aren't working. So sorry if I missed any follows or anything important. It looks like we have the same number of followers, so I don't think we missed any of those. All right, number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. I'm actually gonna grab an actual teaspoon because I'm bad at figuring out how much is the right amount. So that might not work very well because it might be hard to get it out. That'll work. Okay. Thank you. I said I needed 3/4. Oh, yeah, I needed 3/4 total, like this and that combined. Okay. That's okay. We'll use it for pizza. Thank you. Extra hands. Smells so good and it's not even baked yet. Katori after yeast. Hi, Gray. How are you? Tori, when are you gonna let me host a movie night? What movie do you want to watch? I don't think we've discussed this at all. Good hidden gems. I'm scared. I am afraid of what we might end up with. Yeah. Some of them have more butter on them than others, but it'll be fine. Just Just gonna put a little sprinkle of cheese on each one. Shake my head, don't even have a letterbox. I don't watch that many movies, if I'm being honest. Which is why I wanted to start doing watch parties so we can watch stuff together, but pretty much everything I want to watch is shows, not movies. So that was mozzarella. We're also gonna do Parmesan. Like Severance? I have not seen that. I don't even know what it's about. We watched Stranger Things. I haven't seen the new Witcher season yet. I want to watch Has Been Hotel. Which seems like would be interesting. Okay, what is next? We are going to fold circles in half and line in a prepared baking pan round side up. Hi, Mama! Sorry for coming in so late. Just finished settling everyone up for the freeze. That's okay. Thank you for coming. We're working on rosemary pull-apart bread right now. Where can I put this so you guys can see? We're actually almost done with that. And then I think the last thing we're gonna do is cut the bread I baked earlier. Oh, it's gonna be incredible. It is so good. If you have not made it before, I can send you the recipe. I guarantee you will love it. Assuming like you like bread, garlic, cheese, and rosemary. Oh, stay closed. I usually see people put a butter mix drizzle on top. I've never seen stuffed before. Yeah, it is yummy. Oh yeah, you said good, 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 and gooder. I've made this twice before, but I've never made pull-apart bread before that. I don't know if people do other kinds of pull-apart bread that's not rosemary. I guess I gotta squish these a little bit. Okay, now this needs to sit for 45 minutes. I don't think we're going to have time. I just don't have enough to do on stream with you guys for me to let it sit and bake it. So if you want to see the final results of this, I will post pictures on the Discord. I think we're getting close to the end. We're not ending just yet. But if anyone knows anyone that they would like me to raid, you can start thinking about it. I'll definitely take suggestions for that. Sweetie, your Christmas decor looks so pretty. Thank you. Me neither, never in the pull apart fashion, but it looks convenient and good. Yeah, I can't see it being bad. Yeah, unless I like, not to jinx myself, unless I like overcook it. But it rose really well, so I think that the yeast was good. I'm going to wash my hands. Oh my god. I'm glad you guys can't see my kitchen because it is a disaster. That's probably just, I mean, I try to clean as I go normally, but I don't want to spend too much time off screen since I'm streaming. You couldn't tell? Do we have anything else other than cutting this? Oh, I forgot I was going to put some cling wrap on that. And then I need to set a timer so I don't forget about it. What vibes are you looking for? I'm thinking either baking, if anyone knows anyone. I think that'd be good to spread the love in that category, but if no one knows anyone, I don't want to spend too much time like looking, and my hands are dirty, so I don't want to keep touching my computer. So co-working would be good too. You guys want to hear the squish? I don't know if you can hear it on this microphone. Who the heck has interview on Sundays? It was, wow. Sorry, I just tripped over the dog. Not a
it's cool.
work interview. It was I was interviewed by Kitsunix on their channel. We just talked about my life and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what we talked about. I only watch your stream, Katori. I'm sorry. Thank you for being a loyal fan. Where's my bread knife? All right, we ready for this? Hopefully you can hear it. Yum. Oh, did I have it close enough? God, the crust is perfect. I think it looks kind of gross on the inside when, like, just like the orange and the green, but it tastes so good. Who wants to come over for some bread? Yeah, take a big bite. Mmm, yum. Okay, gonna wash my hands one more time. I think that's gonna be it for us today. I'm gonna post pictures of that rosemary pull-apart bread in Discord, because it's gonna take probably at least another hour before that'll be done. And I don't really have anything else to do on stream while I make that. Oh no, Sin! Thank you so much for the raid. We're actually ending. But I really appreciate the raid. Hi, loading 005. I'm here for the bread. Flawless timing. We're gonna have plenty of bread, so anyone who wants to come over and try it, definitely stop on over. I didn't see any suggestions for rating, so let me take a look at my list real quick and see who we have. Do we want to go to more cooking or baking, or do we just want to go to co-working? Oh, Thomas said something? Let me see. Oh, Hayes. Hi. Okay, we can do that. I trust your suggestion. Shake my head. I didn't see it. It's hard to do cooking streams. Okay, let me clean up my area so you can focus on the bread as we get ready to raid out. Is that a little prettier? Let's get rid of this. Okay, I have butter on my hands. Raid. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow for my normal co-working. We're gonna go say hi to Oh Hey Shy. Here's the raid message if you'd like to use it. The first one is broken, so don't use that one. If you're a subscriber, the second one will work fine. Otherwise, the other two will work for anyone. What else? Co-working tomorrow. I'm gonna post the stream schedule for the week tonight. And the week might be a little bit different than normal because I have a cardio appointment on Thursday and they always take forever, so I don't want to leave stream on while I'm doing that. I felt like there was something else. Oh, the month's ending, we're gonna roll out monthly VIPs based on activity in the community. You can see the different categories in Discord if you're interested in that, but I'll announce who gets VIP for the month probably tomorrow. And it was a lot of you who were hanging out in chat today, so I hope that is exciting. But here we go. We are off to say hi to Oh Hey Shy, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! Love you! Bye! Love you!
Welcome in, Raiders! How was your stream? On in, Katori Derp, welcome in. Let me know if you prefer to go by that